Very good evening, guys. As always, I hope you are doing well. Tonight, I'm going to fly from Frankfurt to Akaba, and tomorrow, I'm going to fly from Akaba to Aleppo and then to Frankfurt. Nee, not to Frankfurt, to Nuremberg. Because there is an event tomorrow in Nuremberg, and actually I wanted to fly somewhere else, but plans changed, and I'm going to fly to Akaba today. So let's turn on the plane. This will be an empty flight, so we only have pilots and crew on board. This was a rescue flight for the people who left Gaza, with the difference that the plane did not land in Aleppo, but I like Aleppo airport. That's why I chose to land there. That's weird. One second. Do I not have external power? We could also take APU, that's fine, but we are too heavy, that's not correct. Let's just take the APU, that's fine. And let's just change the weight until the APU is... Oh no. Disregard, guys. Let's just wait until the APU is on. So, there is a problem I noticed, which is that the new sound packs from FTSIM, or the updated ones for X-Plane 11, are way too quiet. Or the engines are too quiet, that's the problem. So APU is on, that's why I have a friend who tries to solve this problem for me. Yeah. So let's turn ADIRS on to nav mode. I will be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So, let's just do the fire test and all that. But it's not working on this plane. So this is a small disadvantage when having this plane. The failures are not working properly. But in my opinion, the systems are better than on the Lamina Research A330. Corvin Tipper, hi. Hello Corvin, I hope you are doing great. Load and fuel. Okay, let's have a look. We need 24, let's make it 24.3. So, and cargo, let's say 1 ton, or not even that. Let's say 300 kilograms or 400 kilograms. Packs on board 10. We are just 2 pilots, 8 crew members. Yeah. Gross weight around 150. Oh, it's too bright. Corvin, do you prefer MSFS or X-Plane? Okay, estimated was 146.2 and we have 150.4. Yeah, that's okay. So fuel at 126. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Great. Let's listen to the departure. It is 118.730.
Expect possible departure from intersection Mike. Tora 3,454 meters. If unable, advise tower on initial contact. Transition level 70. Wind 020 degrees 12 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Wow. View at 1,700 feet. Overcast 2,500 feet. Overcast 4,000 feet. Temperature 0. Dew point -4.
I like both, mainly I use MSFS more because of the graphics. Okay, I understand.
Frankfurt Information Delta. Out.
I prefer X-Plane because it's just more reliable.
Met report time 1920 Zulu. Runways at use 07 center and 18. Aircraft departing runway 18 expect possible departure from intersection Mike. Tora 3,454 meters. If unable, advise tower on initial contact. Transition level 70. Wind 020 degrees 12 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds. View at 1,700 feet.
I'm going to fly from Frankfurt to Oscar Juliet Alpha.
Overcast 4,000 feet. Temperature 0. Dew point -4. QNH 1005. Trend. Nosing. Frankfurt Information Delta. Out.
Information Delta is on board. Okay. Flight number is Condor 9112. Cost index is 40. Let's check that. Yo. Cruising level will be flight level. We can do 410 actually. I'm going to fly from Frankfurt on 18. Aneki 9 Lima departure. No transition. After Aneki, Yankee 163 NATO. So guys, I need to tell you something. I would say I spent too much time for planning my flights. It is not easy for me to plan my flights because I want everything to be perfect, you know, and yeah, I'm only flying on the weekends because when you are at home at 4:30 p.m. then in my view I don't have the energy to fly, you know. I just want to relax and be home. It's quite exhausting when coming back from work, and I'm fine like this because it's Delta Tango Romeo Alpha. Because I'm not flying too much, but on the other hand, it's a bit unfortunate because I have a list where I want to complete my flights, but I can barely complete flights because I don't have that much time, or I don't have the energy to do all these flights. Yeah, but I try my best. Inbound Aviation, hello Inbound Aviation. I hope you are doing great and I wish you a nice weekend. So Tango Romeo Alpha. After Tango Romeo Alpha, direct to Zuxan. I hope you can read the waypoints. Zuxan, Disco. Are you a real pilot? I hope to say not yet. If everything goes well, I will be a real pilot in a few years, but if not, then I will just stick to flight simulation. You never know what will happen. That's the thing. And my dream is to become a pilot, but there are so many restrictions, especially here in Germany, which does not make it easy to become a pilot. Like Ostax. But yes, my dream is to become a pilot, and I hope to be a pilot in the next... Well, I hope to be a pilot in the next 5 years. Thank you. You too. Thank you so much. To Rutom. After Rutom, Uniform Mike 601 Tango Romeo Lima. I must say I just prefer the textures on this A330 instead of the default A330 because it's simply beautiful. I mean, okay, it's not the best of the best, but it's so much nicer in my opinion. Then come to Canada, same, me too. I want to be a RCAF fighter pilot. Let me guess. Royal Canadian Air Force fighter pilot. Yeah, cool. I wish you all the best for it. So, Tango Romeo Lima, Uniform Lima 612 to Kumbi. You know, as a kid, you think everything will be easy, there are no obstacles and you can do everything, but in real life, once you get older, you think about everything twice, and then you just have a different view on everything. When I was 15, I thought, yeah, okay, I can become a pilot somehow, easily. But nah, I'm wrong. That's a lot of work, a lot of pain, a lot of preparation to do, or a lot of pain how can I say that? You have to go through a lot of pain, maybe financial pain, and maybe also mental pain because of the high stress level. On the F-35 Lightning, the most modern fighter jet, yeah. I like the F-35, which can start vertically. That's really nice, but it takes a lot of fuel, and it cannot be as heavy as a normal F-35. Very too manly. Yo. So to sum up, I just think that it is very difficult to become a pilot. You have to prepare a lot, and I think it is worth it in the end. But nevertheless, it won't be easy. What was it? 6, 9 or 7? Zizig. And I also must admit, when I stick to flight simulation, so in case I cannot become a pilot, but when I stick to flight simulation, I can fly wherever I want to, and I can, you know, be free. I don't have a company which tells me to fly to Rome or to a destination where I don't want to fly to. But in flight simulation you are free. You can fly wherever you want to, and this is also something which I really like. I have to go, but I wish you a good day or night. Bye bye. Thank you, Inbound Aviation. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all the best for your future. So, Victor 611. To, what was it? Delna. Romeo 650 to November, Victor Bravo. After November, Victor Bravo, Mike 690 to Ulina. Oh, that's not in there, okay. Then I'm proceeding direct to Ulina, Uniform Lima, India, November Alpha. After Ulina, direct to Metza, which will be our last waypoint for today's flight. Flight time will be 4 hours and 18 minutes. So in Akaba, I expect, let me just check, METAR, Oscar Juliet Alpha Quebec. Winds are 360 degrees, 12 knots. I expect runway 01 in Akaba. We have Ulina, we have Metza as our last waypoint. Metza 1 hotel arrival would be suitable for that. No via, no transition. Okay, route is complete. So fuel weight, estimated fuel weight was 122.6, we have 127.8, oh, that's a bit more. Maybe we just got a bit more cargo, but Inbound Aviation, thank you, no problem. It's all good. We have 24.3 tons of fuel. Alternate is Spezi redet Deutsch. Warum? Alternate is Amman, but we could also divert to Sharm el Sheikh, so fuel won't be the problem on this flight. Yo, block fuel 24.2. Takeoff weight will be 151.6. Scheduled was 156.2. That's 5.4 tons more. Landing weight is 133. Ja, that's okay. Bin der OG. Also spät. Ja, ist in Ordnung. Okay. Let's just get our clearance and then we can... I won't do the outside check in the rain, but yeah, let's just do the... Let's just get the clearance. Information Delta was on board. Yo. 121-905 is the frequency for delivery. Frankfurt Delivery, einen schönen guten Abend. Die Condor 90112, Gate Alpha 20, with information Delta, requesting clearance to Akaba.
Condor 90112, no info Delta, get Akaba, Aneki to Lima departure, flight and route, capacity 4,000 feet, squawk 125.
Condor 90112, information Delta was correct. We are clear to Akaba via Aneki to Lima departure. Initially it's 4,000 and squawk is 2125.
90112, read back correct.
Super. So 2125. Let's check. Aneki Nana Lima is the same. Okay. 4,000 initially, that's also checked. Great. Ah yeah, it's nothing. Logo lights on, no smoking on, seatbelts on. Yo, that's it basically. Okay, let's do the takeoff preparation. Let me get my calculator on my phone. Takeoff performance. That's the calculator which I'm using. I have two. Moin Alex, ich hoffe dir geht's gut. Aircraft, you're on an A330 200. Gross weight will be 100. Let me check. In it 151.6. CG 31. Config 2 anti-ice.
Delta 2424 8020 Neo information Delta QNH 1005 requesting clearance
so
to Skyfall is filed.
Air conditioning on.
Yeah, I just forgot that. We'll sort that real quickly. Sorry, 2424.
Runway 18. No meter found. Okay, no, it's fine. Runway is wet. QNH is 1005. Temperature is 0 degrees. That's very cold. Winds are 0 degrees. 12 knots. Ah, that's quite a lot. Tailwind. Okay, these are very high V-speeds for an
okay, my apologies, please again, Delta 2424, information Delta, QNH 1005, requesting clearance to Skyfall is filed.
Let's just take...
Delta 2424, info Delta, get Amsterdam,
these are very low.
5, Echo departure, flight and route,
okay, let's take 20 knots off, 132, 141...
Clearance to Skyfall via the normal 5 Echo departure, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Flaps 2 up 2.0. And flex 54. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's disconnect the jetway. cabin crew will probably go to
Frankfurt Delivery, Schule on die Lufthansa 36, stand Alpha
the business
30
class
Info Delta,
seats.
support requesting Passenger Hamburg. 36, hello for Delta, exit Hamburg, Maroon 5, Echo departure.
Damn, the windows are so blurred. Okay.
Lufthansa 36, clear to Hamburg, Maroon 5, Echo, climb 5000 feet, squawk 1000.
Before start checklist, cockpit preparation is completed, gimbals and covers removed, signs are on, adheres are set to nav mode. Fuel quantity, we have 24 tons of fuel on board. Takeoff data is set V1132, we rotate 141, V2 144, flex 54.
This is Delta 2424, can I just confirm which runway we're using for takeoff?
Oh, is he so damn loud? What the hell?
07 Delta, Delta 242.
I'm wondering if that's the case in real life as well, that some pilots are so much louder than others, or if that's just the network issue. Takeoff data is set to Beiro reference, is set QNet 1005, windows and doors are closed, beacon lights can be turned on, thrust lures are set to idle and parking brake is set before start check is complete. Yo.
The 883 the confirmation of the clearance departure is Zulus 1 Delta.
3 of Zulu 1 Delta for our departure for Charlie 837.
Thank you, runway 07 right, start up approved, position.
Oh wow, now the windows are much clearer. I think that's due to the icing.
07 right and we'll contact ground.
Icing conditions. For example, in Munich, let me show you something. In Munich,
Position 837.
let me show you that in Munich there's chaos because of the heavy snowfall, but that's okay. So let's prepare the pushback. Just for information, every second Friday there is a Frankfurt event on VetSim, which means that Frankfurt is fully covered with ATC. Condor 99112, gate Alpha 20, we are ready for push.
Banana 112 start up approved, hold position for push, got a gate run, 121, 855, bye bye.
Condor 99112, over to April 121, Dank fürs Lotsen, ciao.
Frankfurt delivery, good evening. Lufthansa 2 Foxtrot November, information down for Casino.
Crystal Schwartz, bonjour mon ami Crystal Schwartz. Unfortunately I cannot speak French, je ne parle pas français, but maybe you can speak English, that would be great. Unfortunately I haven't had French at school, I had Netherlands, so I can speak a little bit Dutch, or a bit of Dutch. Yeah, I think it is a bit easier to speak Dutch than French as a German, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe some people see it differently. Frankfurt Apron, schönen guten Abend. Condor 99112, Gate Alpha 20, we are ready for push.
Condor 91112, Frankfurt Apron, schönen guten Abend. Pushback approved and prepare for November 8.
Condor 99112, pushback is approved, preparing for November 8. Okay then, now we have to go through the charts. Frankfurt ground. Impressive French considering you don't know any English. Impressive French considering you don't know any English. Thank you. November 8. Okay, I need to, okay, I understand. I need to prepare for November 8th, so I need to set my pushback differently because we will taxi via the other taxiway. Maybe because I'm heavy, that's why I cannot taxi via November 7.
Guten Nacht, Brücke. Der Plan
I'm
ist
ready.
eingereicht. Bitte rufen Sie mich über das Mini, wenn Sie bereit sind.
Daily Clips, your English is very good, my friend. Thank you so much, Daily Clips. I really appreciate it. I had English I have English since class 3. I was in the third class in 20. Let me lie. 2011. But I really learned English in 2016, 2017, and it has so much advantages when you can speak English fluently. For example, I had to talk to the pilots last year, and I could talk to the pilots last year, and they let me in on the jump seat during takeoff and landing, and it was one of my best experiences in my life. Impressive French, you don't know any French is what I meant. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Yes, I think speaking English is very important nowadays. Unfortunately, a lot of German people cannot speak English correctly or fluently, which I really do not like because, how can I say that? For example, in my former class, we only had a handful of people who were able to speak English fluently. And I think that's a bit sad because we have a good education in Germany, I would say, but it's just sad that you are in school for 13 years, and you still cannot speak English fluently. For example, the kids in Lebanon who are 5 or 6 years old can speak better English than German adults, because the education in Lebanon regarding speaking English is way better than in Germany. In Lebanon, they teach the kids English at such a young age.
Starting engine 1.
Which is impressive. I was surprised when I talked to a 5 or 6 year old kid or a 10-year-old kid. He could speak English fluently, although he is Arabic, you know. Arabic people speak Arabic at home, and 10-year-old kids in Germany cannot speak English fluently. But Arabic kids, they can speak English fluently in Lebanon. That's impressive. So we are starting engine number 1. And daily clips, considering your question or regarding your question, I am not a pilot. I am a simulator pilot. I know a lot of aviation stuff, but I am not a real world pilot. I would like to become a real world pilot, but it is very difficult, and I will try all I can do to become a pilot, but I don't know what the future will have for me, you know. I don't know if I can become a pilot or not. I just try my best. So let's start engine number 2.
Starting engine 2.
I try to connect with a lot of pilots and people from which I can learn from, and it helps. It really helps. I'm not the guy who who is going into bars every weekend, who is giving all his money for alcohol and all that. Because I also need to save for my pilot's license.
Park brake on.
Nevertheless, I like to drink a beer or something else, but I'm not a guy who likes to go to parties, you know. I prefer flying. I prefer flying, and it's very chill. No one is annoying you, and this is what I really admire on this hobby. Okay, engines are running. APU bleed and APU can be turned off. Engine NTIs need to be turned on. Do you live in Lebanon now? No, I'm not living in Lebanon. I have family members who are living in Lebanon. But I like Lebanon. Lebanon is a beautiful country. Of course, Lebanon has its disadvantages, and Lebanon has its bad history, I would say. Also regarding the explosion back in 2020, but I still like this. I like this country. The German education in the US isn't that great. The German education in the US isn't. Yes, okay, I can follow you. There are some points in German education which I also do not like, but I cannot change that, unfortunately. So after the check test, anti-ice is required. ECAM status is checked. We will fulfill the ECAM items in a minute. Thrust levers are set to idle and parking brake is set. After the check is complete. So okay, trim needs to be set up 2.0, flight control up 2.0, flaps 2,
Flaps 1, spoilers arm.
spoilers
Flaps
arm, auto brake max. For example, you learn a lot of useless stuff in the school. Of course, you also learn some useful stuff, but you also learn a lot of shit in school here in Germany. Instead of important things like financial awareness and all that, no, there is nothing regarding financial awareness. That's simply unbelievable. Okay. So flying full check. Full up, full down, full left, full right, rudder full left, and rudder full right. Flying full check complete, I'm ready for taxi. Condor 91112, we are ready for taxi via November 8.
112, vielen Dank. Holding point runway 18, taxi via November 8 in November.
Condor 91112, taxi to holding point runway 18 via November, taxi holding point 18 via November 8 and November.
2424, continue via November 5, Lima.
Daily clips, if you don't mind asking, how old are you? I am 21 already.
The 2424 via November 5, Lima, hold short off Lima 20.
Is ATC okay or is it too loud, guys?
Via November 5, Lima, hold short Lima 20, Delta 24.
Yeah. So in case anything happens after departure,
2424, now you're on November, so
I would
left,
return to Frankfurt.
Left and right again, sorry about that, Delta 242.
But sometimes it gets confusing.
Yeah, they're kind of parallel to each other.
So turn off lights are on as well.
1762, Roger. Are you able for pushback into area 2?
So weather radar needs to be turned on. There's only
7, correction 1762, thanks very much, would be very appreciated. So pushback approved into area 2, face west.
I must admit, the last times there was only bad weather in Frankfurt and nothing has changed.
2424,
So
now
the
you're
right
on Lima, that's
side.
perfect, and hold short of Lima 20.
Oh, okay.
Hold short Lima 20, that's 242.
Very good evening, Lufthansa 25.
Corbin, I will change it.
Is fully ready. 2 Foxtrot November, April, good evening, are you able for pushback into area 4?
Normally that should work, Corbin. Unfortunately, I cannot adjust the ATC volume on the knobs on the A330,
118.780, goodbye.
but it should be fine. Or I can just simply talk a bit louder. Just tell me if there is an issue.
Chicago 8864, April.
Daily clips. I'm in flight school now, and if you have the money, recommend it 100%. Yeah, cool. Where do you live, Daily Clips? In the USA, it would be sufficient right now, but in Germany, there is always a risk of not getting a job after the flight training. Why is the cockpit so bright?
So 2 Fox November, are you using the Novograph chart? Yes, I am. Perfect, and just take a look onto the parking stands west, or correction, parking stands east chart.
Before takeoff checklist, flight controls, check flight instruments, check briefing, confirmed, flaps setting, flaps 2, V speeds, V1 132, V rotate 141, V2 144, flaps 54,
Are you able to push into this
ATC is set, EK memo, takeoff no crew, cabin crew is ready.
Contact Frankfurt Tower 124.855, John.
Condor 9er 112 over to Tower 124.855, tschüss. Frankfurt Tower, hallo, Condor 9er 112 on November, ready when reaching.
Condor 9er 112, Frankfurt Tower, hallo.
Why is he so damn loud? What the hell? So, cabin crew is ready, engine mode selector is set to normal, and packs remain on for departure. Before takeoff check is complete. I'm in USA. Oh, cool. I like how you do the briefing and all the checklists, it adds more realism. Yes, right. Thank you so much, and I also think it is quite important to do all the steps which you also do in real life. I cannot simulate everything 100%, but I try to give everyone a look how pilots do it in real life. And when I flew from Beirut to Frankfurt last year on the AC-30-200, I could see that the pilots were literally doing the same thing as I'm also doing right now. They go through the checklists and all that, and it was almost exactly the same as I do. Yeah, in USA it is quite nice to be a pilot right now because you earn a lot of money. You earn a lot. So, before the reflectors is complete, transponder mode can be set to mode Charlie. Your weather radar is on, that's great. Oh, I'm sliding a bit to the right. Condor 9er 112, lining up on 118. Now it's raining. Lights on. Yo.
Yeah, 183, wind 020 degrees 11 knots, runway 07 left, clear to land. Clear to land.
Are we a bit too fast? Slow down.
Approaching 18.
Checked.
To Mike Alpha, contact apron 121.855.
Normally I didn't like the AC3200,
On runway
but
18.
checked. But when I flew on the AC3200 with the pilots in the cockpit, I changed my mind. So let's put that too fast. Yeah, I'm fully ready for departure.
9 112 with 020 degrees 11 knots, runway 0, correction, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Condor 9-112, runway 18, clear for takeoff. So takeoff. I hope you can hear the engines a bit. Menu flags 54, SRS runway, auto thrust blue.
Power set.
Chrono isn't working. Takeoff power sets.
Good evening, Air
No
Beach
set.
02, on RLS, runway 07 left.
Pitch 202, tower low number 2.
Number 2, continue approach air pitch 202.
Big one.
Ah, that's not right. Let's rotate.
$300 meters
the hell?
remaining.
That's a Tuga.
100 remaining.
Can we
Caution on taxiway. On taxiway. Caution.
Damn, what's
Short
wrong with the
runway.
plane?
Short runway.
100 knots.
Beach 202, sorry.
Now guys, it's disconnect. What the hell is the plane doing? That's not
Ground
my
spoiler.
mistake.
The cell.
So I would say I can also dump the Jardesign. Yeah guys, I will do another flight. I promise. I will do another flight. 1 second. Something went wrong and I don't know what went wrong. That's quite an issue. Yeah. So guys, I don't know what to say. I've never had that issue before. Let's check the replay.
Ground spoiler.
Normally
Power set.
this does not happen. And why are the spoilers out for departure? I really
Power
don't
set.
get it. You know, look at the speeds. I promise you guys I will do another flight. Just let me show you the issue. I really don't know what happened. Maybe it's just a bug. V1 was at 132. Thrust was set correctly, right? Anti-ice was set. And after reaching, let's say, 130 knots, it just did not go further. And look, now I rotate it, but nothing happens. Daily clips. I was not too heavy. The maximum takeoff weight is 232 tons. My takeoff weight is 156 tons. So that's quite a difference, right? I was very light. I really cannot. I don't understand why I had an issue. Normally I should have taken off like a rocket. So I have an option for you. You can vote which flight I will do. I have some. Maybe I need to avoid the Jardesign, which is frustrating. Normally I'm a Jardesign fan, but I don't know what went wrong. I will ask a real world pilot. We can fly to Boston, but it will take some time. Yeah, we could fly to Boston on the Lamina Research A330. We could fly to Brazil. Yeah, what could we do instead? That is really bad, you know. I prepared everything, and then the plane just is doing shit. Yeah, guys, what should I do? Tell me. Boston. We could fly to... Let me check. This is really sad, you know, with the flight. I could fly to Stansted and Heathrow. Yeah, it's sad. Boston. Boston will take 8 hours. But there's an event, so I could try. Yeah, guys, let me go offline and I will prepare a flight. This could maybe take 1 hour or 2 hours, and then we will see us again. So I really appreciated that you watched my stream. Unfortunately, my plane is doing weird stuff, so I have to do another stream. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my stream, and we will see us later. So stay safe and see you soon, guys. Bye bye. Take care.